and Sharon, thanks for joining me. I was in the chat a couple minutes before I hit the live button. I am excited to be with you. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today and watching, hitting the thumbs up, sharing my videos, saving my videos. All of those things really help, and I appreciate you guys. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that you guys are going to like today's project. This week we are using Seaside Wishes, and I'm trying to get the camera situated. I can never get it right, but I wish there was like a perfect place to put it every time. But there isn't. That's okay. I got it now, I think. How is everybody doing? Let me know if you are here for the first time. Let me know in the chat. Give me your name, where you're from. Somebody tell me something about the weather. Today it is super rainy. Ah, Kimberly, you made some ice cream. That's the best. Ice cream and my life go hand in hand, I think, right? How are you, Sharon? I hope everybody can find the live, because I said, hey, Rose, I couldn't find it earlier. I was looking for it. I'm like, where is the live? Why isn't it popping up? Why isn't it saying that there's an upcoming live? So I hope that everybody can find it easily. If you ever have a problem trying to find the live, if you go to the search in YouTube and you type Inky Hearts, and then it'll bring up my channel name and my little picture next to that. If you click on the channel name, it'll open the entire channel. And then there's tabs in there, and there's a tab for lives, and you could find it there. Hey, Clem, thanks for joining us. Oh, Kimberly, thanks so much. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Mom. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing awesome. Okay, so before I start the announcements, hopefully everybody will pop in here, but today is Mom's birthday, Sherry's mom, Betty. Thank you to those of you who sent her birthday cards. She's super grateful. But because it's her birthday and she loved her, we have to have a little confetti for her birthday. She's 80 today. That's for you, Betty. Happy birthday to Mom! Woohoo! Happy birthday, Betty! Okay, now who's going to clean up all this confetti? Oh, I'm glad you're feeling so much better, Kimberly. Hi, Rita. Betty got your card. She loves it. On FaceTime with her this morning. Look, here's all the confetti for her birthday. She loves lavender. Purple is her color, so I had to have this confetti for her birthday. Mom's the cleaner. Whee! All right, so let me pick up some of it so I can start doing the announcements. But I had to have some confetti for her birthday. Had to celebrate. All right. So the first announcement I have to make is last month, if you spent some money with me and it was $50 or more, you got a bonus coupon. You got one bonus coupon for every $50 that you spend. So if you spent $100, you got two. $150, you got one. Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you to take those coupons and spend them in August. Don't let them go to waste. And you can find them all in one order like I did this morning. Or you save them and put one on each order for the month. Or you can just put all in one. So I hope that you will spend your bonus coupons. And I hope you'll spend your bonus coupons with me. Anybody who spends $50 in my online store in the month, no matter what month it is, you get a tutorial bundle from me that has usually around 40 projects, but it's quick to say 30 or more. We're blessed to have you guys. I know, and I get to see Mom in September. They're coming here to Virginia Beach. They're going to come take my class. and they're going to hang out. We're going to have so much fun. Hi, Julie. Good evening to you. Oh, actually, it's morning for you. It's evening for me. Oh, Julie's in Australia, and so it is morning for her. The best way to start your morning is with me, Julie. All right, so you earned them, you saved them, now it's time to redeem them. Do not let any of these coupons go to waste, okay? And to help you spend them, we have a sale this month, starting today, 15% off select designer series paper from the annual catalog, not including specialty papers. Those are the ones that are foiled or glittered, and not including the little 6x6 color family packs. Those are not included. But I do have a list of them, and I'm trying to figure out how to get them onto my PDF store. So give me till tomorrow, and I should have these on my PDF store for you guys to print out this F for free on my PDF store. It'll just say $0, and then you can just print it. But I have to figure out how to put it there, and I want to section my store by type of PDF so that these ones like this I can pull down after the sales are over. So I just have to figure out how to do that. So give me till tomorrow and I will figure out how to do it. But bright and beautiful countryside inn, country lace, country woods, full of life, Lily Pond Lane, Mediterranean blooms, perennial lavender, take to the sky, thoughtful journey, to market, unbounded beauty, wildly flowering, and winter meadow are all $10.62. So get you some while you can. All right, let's talk about the Inky Hands Crew membership. Oh, thank you, Julie. So the crew membership is $7.99. Anyone can join from anywhere in the world. And what you will receive are video tutorials in a weekly email that I will send directly to your inbox. You will have access to those videos forever. And they are videos only for the members. So that I'm using for the week, I use those same bundles or stamp sets, make additional projects. Some months you get 8 projects, and then if you're lucky and there's 5 Fridays in a month, like the month of August has 5 Fridays, you would get 10 projects. Same price. And next was the last week before I start working on Halloween projects. I haven't decided yet how I'm doing Halloween. I will do 28 days. When I did Easter, I usually 21 of Easter. And when I did, thank you so much, Kimberly. I appreciate that. When I did Easter last year, or I guess this year, there was still just the videos, the regular videos, and the rest went to the members. So I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do Halloween. This is my first Halloween with the crew. So if you guys have any insight, you can, I'm more than happy to listen to your opinions about it. So this Saturday, the 10th of August, we have, and this is a local event I do every other Saturday. We make cards, we have fun. It is just a really fun way to get together with me and make some fun cards. So you can make 1, you can make 10, you can make 100. No, however long you have to make them, 3 hours. You get to eat Mexican food. It is so much fun. So I hope that you will be there for this Saturdays. And if you're coming, don't to RSVP so that I will have a spot for you. All right. Let's see. Kids collection. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of about kids collection for August because there's a Christmas kit and it's a foiled kit. The envelopes are gold foil. It's four each of 2 different designs. Very foiled cards. And it is a stamping kit. I'm pretty sure that is. Yeah, I think it is a stamping kit. And then we have a Halloween haunted home kit. This is a home decor kit. and it is super awesome. It comes with all the parts and pieces to make this cool Halloween haunted house. So don't miss out on that. The price is $18, and it started being sold today. So don't miss out on that because it's a good one. All right. I have a new banner from my collection. I forgot to put it up before this thing, so I want to swap it out. All right. And then last month's kits were the Garden of Thanks and Celebration. And then let's talk about Paper Pumpkin because I'm quite excited about Paper Pumpkin. So the Paper Pumpkin kit, you only have until Saturday to sign up. It is the August Paper Pumpkin kit, and it's called Time for Cake. It comes with an extra stamp set, so there's an extra gift in there. Always fun, right? You gotta have some new and fun things. And the other cool thing is that I have a sample or a picture of one of the cards. So the cool thing about the numbers is that you can personalize your stamp sets to go with whoever's birthday it is. Like, for instance, Betty's birthday today. Her card that I sent her had her birthday on it. It said 87. So with these numbers, you can do that. So you're going to get the stamp set that comes with it. You're going to get an add-on that has numbers and little banner and cute stuff. So don't miss out on this kit. And if you want the add-on dies, get those. You have a hooray for August, which is a good sentiment for a birthday, right? And then September's is a leaf. Hey Lisa, thanks for joining us. Happy to have you here. Hey, if anybody is joining us that's brand new and has never watched me live before, please let me know you're here. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. Save my video, share my video. That really helps to push me to new viewers and extend my reach. So I would appreciate that if you would help me with that. All right. My Creativity Abounds design team is busily working. We are doing our second fun fold for the year, and it will be available, I think, on the 21st of August. And we will have a blog hop that day, and you'll get to see alternatives, and then you can purchase the PDF of the month. And then if you want to get a jump start on Halloween, like I said, I have one more week before I do Halloween. I have one more week of stamps, this one, and then Halloween will be the week of the 18th. So if you want to get a jump start, you can purchase my paper piecing patterns for the 2022 and 2023 Halloween project paper piecing patterns that are on my store. I love them too, Kimberly. They're so fun to participate in as well. And start getting excited because all of you who have purchased this year will be getting a mini catalog in the mail, and they should start being mailed out fairly soon. This is what the looks like, so be on the lookout for it. It should be coming in the mail to you. All right, so this week we are using Seaside Wishes. It is located on page 73, and it is a gorgeous bundle, and it is priced quite nicely, if I say so myself. In the US, it's only $47.50. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. So $47.50, and okay, that's like around, you know, kind of a lower priced bundle. But you get the stamp set, you get the dies, and you get a hybrid embossing folder. And what I mean by hybrid is that it will emboss and die cut out at the same time. Okay, so this folder with the beautiful sand dollars. You take your die, which is this one, and you place it in here like this. And once you have it set, it locks in place, okay? Then you're gonna take a piece of cardstock and you're gonna place it in here. This is not cardstock, it's a scrap piece of paper, but I like to close it like this and then flip it over. Then you're gonna run it through your die cut machine, and when you're done, it will emboss these sand dollars and they will be die cut and cut out for you. So not only do you get the stamp set and the dies, but you get this really cool hybrid embossing folder. So if you didn't know what a hybrid embossing folder is, that's what it is. It die cuts and embosses. This bundle is amazing, and like I said, the price point is super low for getting. Usually the hybrid embossing folders are expensive, but they're not. And these little pieces, which I have used on this card, we have some really cool sea stars and some seagrass. It's a really beautiful bundle, and if you don't have it, it's summertime, it's the perfect time to have this. I'm also going to be using today Nested Essentials, and I'm going to use the largest of these banner dies. But let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you what we're making. So today's card is a fun fold. Kimberly, you need to come on Sunday the 18th to the Zoom meeting, and I bet you could knock out at least 2, if not 3 of those paper pumpkin kits. And then you can start working on your summer stamp set, right? Okay, so let me show you. This is a fun fold card. Clem, pay attention because you're going to love this card. Clem is one of my downlines. She's been with me for a long time. I adore her. And you will see her in the chat. Her name is Ann Clemente, and I call her Clem. And she loves fun folds. And so I like to remind her, pay attention because this is a fun fold. Alright, so this one opens like a Z fold card, okay? But when it opens, you have another scene. So when it's closed, it looks like all of this is on the front, but it's really on 2 parts. You see how I have it on the inside piece, okay? And there's a hidden message, love you, right there, okay? But then this opens like this. And inside we have our sand dollar stamped. And then we have another little strip of that paper. All right, Clem, this is for you. So we have a Z fold with a card tucked inside. See, I knew you would love it. She loves to try new fun folds. So this is a great one. And we're going to make this card today. All right, so we're going to start with our base. Let me grab all of my parts and pieces. All right, so our base is 8.5 by 5.5, just normal. And you score it down the 4 1/4 inch. Now you can score in if you want to, but I generally don't. Thank you so much, Lisa. So I'm gonna go ahead and burnish it on the crease. If I can find my bone folder, it is missing. Who stole my bone folder? I have another one if I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, found it. It was on my desk. I've been working. So today I've been working on stuff. Okay, so once you have it folded so that it opens like this, all you have to do is just take these back and put the corner together. If you use a bone folder, you don't even have to score this, okay? So you'll just come right in here and give that a nice burnish. All right, so this is what I have so far, okay? Then you're going to need a piece of wild wheat. I know everybody's favorite color is wild wheat, right? Yeah, you only missed the announcement, Cheryl, and I need to know if you are coming to Card Fiesta. Glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm glad you made it. Okay, so this is a piece of wild. I know, like I said, I know it's your favorite color. But instead of being 4 1/4 by 11, which is what our cards usually are that fold in this direction, okay, this is 4 inches by 10.5 inches. So 4 inches by 10.5 inches, and we're going to go ahead and also bit a little burnish, okay? So this piece is going to go inside. You see when it's 4 by 1/2, now you have the perfect outline all the way around. Okay. Did you get to see the card opened up, Cheryl? Because if you didn't, I will open it for you. All right. Then you're going to need a few pieces of cardstock. Just a few, right? You're going to need some DSP. You're going to need a piece that's 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. You're going to need a piece that's 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Okay. And then there was a little piece left over, so I went ahead and used it, but it's 1/4 inch by 5 1/4. Okay, so there's 3 pieces. I think this one came in the middle. Yeah. This one's a little longer because it's on the inside. Okay, this one's the shortest one because remember, it's going to go on here and this is tucked, so it's shorter. But the one on the front, okay, so you guys got me? I know, wild wheat is like literally the best color for but when I first saw it, I thought, oh my gosh, I never use this color. But boy, have I used it. I'll tell you what, I have used it a ton. A ton. All right, so that's it for the DSP. This of petal pink cardstock. And I wanted a piece here torn on the edge, so I needed it to be a little longer so I could still tear a piece off and that it could tuck here. Okay, and it's just going to leave a tiny thin border, but I just wanted a smidge. So this piece is actually 5 3/8 by 2 1/4, but what I want you guys to write down is 5 3/8 by 2 1/2. Give yourself a little more room. I did not do that. And my tearing is going to be very methodical. But if you give yourself a longer 2 1/2 inches, then you will be able to tear a lot easier than me. So I am just going to be real careful here and going to start tearing this piece. But see how little I have to do. So make yours 2 1/2 or 2 3/4, and then you don't have to be like me and be so frugal with your tearing. Okay. I don't want you to have to do what I'm doing. I just didn't think about it until after, and my pieces were already cut because I cut 2 at the same time. So yeah, of course, these colors are awesome for fall, but I wanted to do a different kind of colored card for you guys. All right, so this one's going to go here, and see how it has enough sticking out now. It's beyond this piece. So this one gets this piece of DSP. Okay, we're going to add that on like that. And then we're going to pull this card out. And it gets this DSP. And then, of course, we have a piece of basic white for the inside of our card. And the inside basic white piece is 5 1/8 by 3 5/8. All right, so let's do a little gluing. I'm gonna get my glue out. Let's put this one first. Now this paper that I'm using is from Thoughtful Journey. It's a beautiful pack. It's 6 by 6. And sometimes I wish paper wasn't 6 by 6. Because I feel like it gets wasted when it's 6 by 6. But I did use all the pieces on this particular card. But for the most part, I wish that they were all 12 by 12. What does everybody else think about DSP? Do you guys think the same, that like they should 12 by 12, no 6 by 6? I just think you get so much more use out of them when they're bigger. All right, let me see if I missed anybody. I'm gonna go back through the list. Oh, hey Lou. I didn't know if I said hi to you. Hi Janice. I'm going back through the list because I might have missed some people when I was doing this. All right, so let's see. So Kimberly and John, and then Sharon, Rose and Clem, and Sherry and Mom, and Joyce and Lou, and Julie, and Lisa. I think that's everybody now, right? Yeah, and the other, yeah, and now we just got, oh, and Cheryl joined us, and then after Cheryl, Janice. So now I think we're good. We're all caught up. I've said hi to everybody. I don't want to miss anybody. I don't want to get their feelings hurt. I really like the 6 by 6 for certain projects, but in other ways, I feel like when you cut the paper into 6, you lose that middle piece that you could layer like this on a card. I did say Clem. Did I not? If I didn't, I'm sorry, Clem, but I thought I did. All right, so that's this one. And then let's glue this piece onto our petal ink. All right, so there's that one. Okay, now this one's going to get attached right here on this piece, and it's going to be overhung. So I'm going to actually put my glue on this piece, but what I want to do is make sure that I don't get any where it's going to show on that edge, on the edges here. So I'm just going to put a line, but this back edge, it doesn't matter. And then I'm going to try and lines. Let's see how good I do. Hey, not bad. All right, so we're going to add the glue there. All right. So we're going to add this layer here. Isn't this so pretty? These colors together are amazing. Of course, I took the colors. I can't take credit for them. I took them from the DSP. But they're just gorgeous. Really beautiful together, them. And then this one's going to get attached right here in this middle section. Thank you, Clem. All right, so I'm going to just add to the back of this one. I'm not going to attach the white piece yet because we're going to have to stamp on that. All right. Have you guys ever seen this fold before? I don't even know what the name of it is. I just love it. All right, so this one has 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch all the way around. So there's that one. I'm open and I'm going to use my roller. You're welcome, Lou. All right, so this is what we have so far, see? Isn't it cool with that little overhang? All right, so next, let's get all our pieces out. So I just put them in an old bag from our dimensionals, because y'all know I go through the dimensionals, so these bags are like a dime a dozen around here. All right, we could glue this piece on. Let's glue the little 1/4 inch. Let me make sure it's the right size first though. It's a little long. So what, I think I want that green on there. Let me look. Yeah, I definitely want the green, so I'll trim it off at the top. So this one's a little bit long, but that's okay. I think I just took the scrap that was left and just attached it. But even though it's a little long, it's okay. We can snip that little part off. Yeah, Julie, it's a really fun, it's a really fun card, right? Like, it just gives you a little more drama. And you can hide what you want to say to somebody, and it's like out there for everybody to see if they like display the card on the mantle or something. Like your sentiments can be hidden inside, which I think for certain cards, of course, it's a bonus, right? So it's always fun, like when you have to make an extra special card, to do something different. This. All right, so we are gonna stamp on this corner here in Petal Pink, the smaller of the two, because you get 2 of these guys. And if you like this stamp set, guys, you want to be part of the membership this week, because oh my goodness, all the cards are so beautiful. And they're all different as always. Hey Tian, thanks for joining us. Oh my goodness, I still hope you're doing okay. Let me see how much I put. I can't remember. I made this card a while back, I have to say. I'm done with next week already, and I'm getting ready to start Halloween. So I'm just a little ahead of myself. Sometimes I forget what I did because I've worked so far ahead. All right. So that is our inside. Now we can attach it inside our card. I don't know, my mom's on here lately, and my sister either. I haven't seen them. There she is. There's my sister. Oh boy, again with the flooding on the hill, always. All right, we grew up on this hill, and so where it goes down our driveway slopes down the house I was born in. Well, not born in, raised in. And we get water sometimes in the garage. My mom was terrified of rain and flooding. And so it was quite fun growing up in a house that would get rain in the garage. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece here, which is the largest of the Nested Essential banners. This one right here, the big one, okay? And this is basic beige. So if you haven't seen it, it's really a beautiful color. I'm excited to have it as an addition to our line of basic cardstock colors. It is so pretty. I don't know what I was doing. I was like not totally out of camera. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm so glad you made it, and I'm glad you're doing okay. And Eileen, I'm glad you're here too. I miss you. How's mom doing? All right. So we're gonna do a little building of our stuff, okay? So we have, I like to call these, I don't know what they really are, because I just don't. I don't know all the names of all the things, but like all the things. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about these Mossy Meadow seagrass pieces. So there's 3 sizes of the seagrass, okay? So there's a small, a medium, and a large. And I cut 3 of the small and 2 of the large. And this one's the medium. And 1 of the medium. Let me show you the dies. So here's the large, the medium, and the small. So 3 of the small, 2 of the large, and 1 of the medium. The medium is the curliest one. Thank you so much, Tian. I appreciate it. Oh, good. I'm glad. I love you and miss you too. I'm glad Mom's doing all right. All right. So we are gonna like try and form a little bit of fun going on. Okay, so we're gonna put some right here and then some over here, and we're gonna have a little mini star, baby stars, 2 of those. Those are stamped in petal pink, as well as I did with the sand dollar inside. And then you have the larger one. And then we have our love you, and then our sentiment. These I stamped in Calypso Coral. So these are the pieces that we have right now, okay? So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna set up our seagrass. And so you have to figure out what you want. So I want 1 of the large seagrass on here somewhere, okay? And then maybe the curly medium one, because I love how curly it is. It's so fun. Okay. And then probably I'll take a small one. Okay. So I want 3 of them on here. Hopefully you guys can see. I want to make sure. All right. And then on this piece, the 3 that are left, so we have 1 large and 2 small. So we're going to add, the large one will be up like this, near this area here. And then we'll fill in with the small one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bead of it along the bottom. You don't need it all over the piece. I like the movement when it's laying there, but it's not attached all the way. I like that little play that it has. I think it's just so much nicer. And then we're going to tuck these guys in. So we're going to have 1 in this direction, and then 1 like this. I think these will be cute. So let's add. Again, not putting glue all the way. Okay, and we're going to have this one up here, right to the edge. And then this one. And then once we're done gluing these little guys, right, we're going to add our little pumice piece, or whatever this is. If anybody knows the correct terminology for this, let me know, because I don't know. I just call it pumice. Because like you find these shells, they look like pumice, like that you actually can. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not worried. I never worry, and I live in Hurricane Central. I just don't worry about it. It will be good. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna add, just see how I just like ran it across, but I didn't do it all over, and then some comes down here, which is fine. We're gonna add our little, I think I'm gonna put it this direction, like this. So cute. And then I just give it a little press, okay? So see how it's gonna be like right there sticking out? This is so fun. All right, so now we're gonna add we're gonna start playing with our pieces. We're not gonna put these yet, or these, but let's start working on how we're gonna do this piece. Let me pick up all this glue here. A baby wipe. I keep a whole thing of them in my drawer. And then Makes cleanup easy, I'll tell you. All right, so now we're gonna work on the overlay, okay? We have most of it down. We don't have a sea star yet, but that's okay. We're gonna figure out where we're gonna place our tag. And when we're happy with that, we're gonna actually attach it down. So I think I'm gonna put it like right-ish there. So let's add that first. And it's dimensionalized. So dimensionals to the rescue. And obviously not all of it needs dimensionals. So I'm gonna put one there, one there, and I think I'm gonna put a mini. Let me grab a mini. A mini one. Because I don't want it to poke out. Okay, good. So I'm putting those there. So on down this side I can add them onto here. And then I want some in the middle, okay? So I'm gonna fill this middle. I don't like anything to fall, so I'm gonna put 2 in the middle. And then that should be good, okay? Let me make sure that there's room for all of them. Yes, there is. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull off these. Then we'll turn this over and pull off these. Thank you, Eileen. That's exactly what I call it, so that's what it is. That's the name. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add our, so you wanna make sure that this piece, when they open it, doesn't have dimensionals on it, which is why I added them along the actual card line itself. Oh, it looks like on this card I got some glue. Surprise, surprise. I mean, I'm a girl. All right. So now we're gonna figure out how all this is gonna lay. I know that I want one of my pieces, okay? I know that I want one of my pieces to be sticking up real nice above my little coral piece, okay? And that's gonna hang off a little bit off of my card. So we're not gonna glue this one. This is a long one, okay? Then we're gonna take this shorter one. I think it's perfect right there. So let's just put a little bit halfway right there and have it off of our piece so we have a little bit of long. And then this one we will add like this and it will stick off in that direction. What do you guys think? You like that? I'm just trying to recreate, but you know, it doesn't have to be exact. So that will be down like that. Now we can add this little guy. And again, where you can see some room here in the middle, put it, but then this side just kind of sprinkle over the top. All right, and then we're gonna add this little guy. And the cool thing is you'll be able to see the seagrass between it. This is so beautiful, I love this. All right. All right, looks good so far. And then we wanna add another one. And this grass is gonna be sticking up higher and up. What do you guys think of that one? Or should I put it this way, this tall, skinnier one? Yeah, maybe that way. I'm gonna peek at the chat, I haven't looked. Thank you, Sherry. Appreciate it, Dawn. Thank you, Sharon and Joyce. All right, so we're gonna add this one down here, but I want it to stick up higher than that one, so I'll slide it down if I need to. And I don't want it to take over the entire pumice coral piece, okay? So now we're gonna add our sea star, okay, over the top, and it's gonna be lifted up. So this takes a minute because I have to cut, okay? You guys know how I can't help it, but I have to cut pieces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove a little section and I'm gonna stick to my scissor, which makes it nice. See? And we're going to put 2 of these little skinnies on each one. So we're going to need a few of them. But that's why I pulled off because you know I need support on my star. I can't have a star without support. Okay? So let's put this one. All right, let's do another section like that. Pull the back off. Do you guys use the edges of these as much as I do, or not really? Because I use them like crazy. But I still have so many. That's because I use so many dimensionals. I hope that you guys also use these little edges, because they're awesome. Thank goodness they made them so wide. When I first got mini dimensionals, I was like, why are they so wide? But then I thought, oh, this is going to be a game changer. All right, so let me take off. They're all undone except for the middle one. Let's go ahead and pull up the back off of that mini dimensional in the middle. Okay. So I don't know what you guys think, but on my sea star, I like this little crook to be kind of off to the left. I don't know why, I just do. And so I'm gonna go ahead and add my sea star. I wanna cover this with one of these pieces, okay? I wanna figure out how I wanna put it. Maybe like that, no, like this. All right, so there's my star. Let's add a baby one, and yes, we won't need as many, but we're using them. Okay, let's pull this off. 1, 2, 3. They give us these little stars. We have to dimensionalize them properly. I mean, how are you just going to put one in the middle and the whole star doesn't have any support? These little pieces are magic. They're the magic behind the design, really. So let's go ahead and attach this little guy up here. So cute. I'm going to tuck that end behind our little seagrass. Oh my gosh, so pretty. All right, let's tuck this little guy next, and then we'll do some fussy cutting. All right, so I'm going to need 5 more. 1, 2, 3. All right. It doesn't take that long, and it's worth it. I'm telling you what, when people get my cards, they don't fall apart. They're well worth the work. If I'm going to take the time to make somebody a card, I want that card to last. I want them to have it on their mantle for a long time. And I like to do a lot of gifts, a lot of stamped gifts, and I want those things to last too. I like to do like special like gifts for birthdays and things like that. All right, so here's the last 2 pieces, and we'll add our little star down here. Now I want this one kind of tucked so that you see it, but you don't see all of it, okay? What do you guys think? That looks good there, right? All right, let's start some fussy cutting. All right, so on the inside, we're gonna have the love you. That's gonna be hidden. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to round this one. I didn't want it to be squared off. Usually I square off, but today or the day I was designing this, I wasn't in the mood for that. So it got curved. And a lot of times I do square off the printed, but not this time. This time I was in a curvy mood. All right, so here's the love you. Let's grab some mini dimensionals. and make it happy. All right. All right, so let's pull the backs off and we'll add our Love You underneath. So when you open, it's hidden underneath right there. See how cute? All right, let's cut this one next. That's right, no saggy cards. In fact, the first time I met Sherry, she brought me some presents. She made me this beautiful box with the beautiful beach stamp set, which, oh my gosh, I just love beach sets. So she had my heart with that. I think she used By the Bay. And they took real Virginia Beach sand and put it on my box. It was so cute. But inside, guess what was in there? You'll never guess. Let's see if you guys can guess what was in there. It is easy, Tian, if you practice. I wasn't always good at it. You get better the more you do it. And you guys see how much I cut, how many projects I make. So of course I get better at it. So inside of the box was these multi-glues and dimensionals. She knew what I needed. All right, so let's put some I still laugh thinking about it. It was such a cute idea because, I mean, if you know me, what's the best thing I need? Glue. I need glue because I use so much glue. And so there was like, there was the glue, the wet glue, and the dimensionals in my box. It was so cute. Such a sweet present, and I cherish it. I definitely got their money's worth. They knew that if they gave me that, it wasn't going to go to waste, that's for sure. All right, let's see. We're going to put another one down here, and then I'm just going to use a mini. And then, let's see. I may need 2 more little end pieces. Okay. Let's put this one diagonal, and then this one I'm going to cut in half. But yeah, perfect present Sherry and Mom gave me. They knew they couldn't go wrong with that. All right, so now we're going to add onto our piece. I just have to get it to fit here. I don't want it to hang off. I think I'm going to cover a little more of the starfish. Let's see. Like that. I don't know. Yeah. I think I like my other one better the way I position my starfish. But okay, let's bling it up. Time for some bling. Alright, so Stampin' Up has gotten rid of some of our sequins, but I still have a ton of it, so I'm using what I got. Okay, so I have still these ones that they've retired, but I'm using the gold. The gold is active on a pack now that has gold, bronze, and silver or whatever. So let me pull these out. I need to finish these 4, so let's pull those out on this sheet. Let's add some some gold sequins on our project. So pretty. Look how pretty it is. think I'm right there by that C star. Put one here. All right, that's it for this package. I've used all the gold. I do love, and I still use all my embellishment until I use them all up. I mean, it's not my fault that Stampin' Up! Decides to retire something. You need to buy it when it's active, right? And of course, use up all your stuff because we spent good money on it. Right, so now I don't need the little ones, I need the big ones. All right, so let's add another one here. I think I'm gonna tuck one up there. And I might need one more after that. I just have to feel it. Like, okay, 3 there, 4 there. Let's add one more. Let's see, where are we gonna put this one? Oh my goodness, my computer's making fun, making noises. I think I'm gonna put it up here actually. Yes. All right, so I love me some sequins. I like anything shiny, right? So fun. Don't forget, guys, you can spend $50 in my online store and get a tutorial for August. I appreciate anybody who spends any kind of orders with me, and you get the tutorial bundle with 40 plus projects. What my computer's doing, but it's freaking out, so I'm just gonna let it. And I am gonna try and read my my comments there. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Kimberly and Sherry. Let me bring in, what did I do with my rest? Oh, here, I was gonna say, what did I do with my dimensionals? They sound like a band, don't they? The dimensionals. Okay, so here's the dies. Here's the embossing folder. Here is the extra dies that we use, which I love these. I use them mostly this one. This is second, this one's third. Because it's just so common. I don't know, I like the weird shapes. And then, of course, here is the beautiful stamp set, Seaside Wishes. Does anyone have any questions for me before I let you go? We're right at 9 o'clock. Look at that perfect timing I had. If you have any questions when you're watching the replay, don't forget, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up or share the video or save the video. If you hit the save button, you can save it for later and then it'll be in your things to watch on YouTube. So if you ever see one of my videos and you decide, oh, I really want to see it, but I'll go back to it later. If you hit the save button, it puts it in a little like folder for you on YouTube, and then YouTube will hold it for you for next time you go in there, and then you can go to the things that you want to watch. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sharon, thanks for being here. Joyce, Clem, Cheryl, Sherry, Janet, Julie, Rita, Clem, Tian, Roxanne, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, Rose. And I will see some of you on Saturday, and the rest of you I will see on Thursday for my live at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you can make it, I would love to have you there. Thanks, Eileen. And I will see you guys Thursday. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!